Right, so what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel, and welcome to a bit of a different style first ride review. Now obviously normally I do the whole kind of cinematic edit and all of that before the video, but I'm going to do this as a bit more of a raw video today, as not only is this a first ride review, I'm going to kind of be asking you guys a question in this video. So I'm here at the great guys at Dorset.Motorcycles, absolutely amazing dealership, be sure to check them out. And today I'm going to be doing a first ride on a 2007 Yamaha R1. So obviously this is before they had the crossplane, so this is an inline 4-cylinder. Now since buying this, my 636, my most recent acquisition, it's made me rethink my motorcycles a lot, as obviously I have all my newer bikes that cost a lot more than that, and I love that bike more. It's more raw, feels more analog, and it's just made me really fall in love with these older sport bikes. So today the question I'm going to be asking you and myself is, would you cry if I sold my MT10 and bought this? Because this is, let me just say, basically over half the price of my MT10, so I would save myself so much money, and I think it might be a bike I enjoy more, basing it off how much I enjoy my Ninja. So yeah, let's jump on the bike, see how it is. I won't go too much into details, but you know, inline 4-cylinder, it's about 170 horsepower, no electronics, nice and raw, and yeah, I'm excited to try this out. This has a host of nice modifications done on it as well, including a full exhaust system, as you can hear. Yeah, this immediately feels really cool. It's got about 17,000 miles. I'm not too clued up on mileage, whether this is classed as high mileage or not, but the condition looks incredibly good on this, and first impressions are immediately it feels really good. I'm told this will probably feel quite similar to my 636, just obviously with a bit more grunt, which kind of worries me that if it does feel like the 636 with more grunt, by the time this video goes live I probably would have already made my decision. Now I know I swap bikes a lot, and it is a really bad habit I have. As funny as it might be and annoying to other people, trust me, as the guy that changes his mind every 2 seconds on bikes, it is extremely annoying, and it's also extremely annoying financially. So yeah, immediately it sounds so cool. See, it's also got steering dampener. Yeah, I don't know too much about this bike. Obviously I said it's about 170 horsepower from what I researched earlier, and obviously I think it wasn't until, I'm not too sure what year they brought in the crossplane. I want to say something around 2012, but that could be very wrong. Obviously the crossplane is one of the greatest sounding engines of all time, but I am a huge fan of these inline 4-cylinder sports bike, because I feel like it just kind of adds to the racy feel, kind of like the letting it scream. And this sounds so good. And I will show you around the bike a bit better as we get on with the ride further down, and hopefully show you a bit of the noise of it, but the design of this bike looks absolutely beautiful. It's kind of got those underseat exhausts which looks so good, and surprisingly this feels extremely easy to ride. And in fact, compared to my 636 I just rode here, the riding position isn't as aggressive. Obviously it's still an aggressive riding position, but the anyone that's ridden the 03 636 will know that the clip-ons on them are very savagely aggressive, so this is slightly more up than that, but still remains the amazing riding position of a sport bike, and I'm really excited to get on the open road on this bike, and that's what kind of just has amazed me with the 636. The price I paid for that bike is fraction fractions and fractions cheaper than my more modern stuff. Obviously the Tracer 9 is not a bike I would ever really consider, well, I say ever, at the moment isn't a bike I would sell, because obviously that bike serves a purpose within my life. I don't have a car, so the Tracer 9 is kind of my version of a car. Perfect for taking my missus everywhere, good for luggage, you can do the shopping on it, perfect for commuting as well. But the MT10 is so much money, and if I'm going to enjoy a cheaper bike more, why not save myself the money? I'm really liking this. It does definitely feel a bit more refined than my 636, I would say. I mean, a lot of the video is probably going to be me comparing this to my 636, as obviously that is kind of the bike that has made me fall in love with it. But it does feel more plush in a way, and it doesn't quite feel as raw. It still feels very raw, but I don't know, there's just something about that 636. And I mean, I suppose it is 4 years older, so 4 years can be quite a bit of time for a bike to develop, and obviously this would have been Yamaha's top of the line super bike at the time, whereas the 636 a bit of a lower level, so it would make sense. What is going on here? Gosh, I love being on a motorcycle. I'm thoroughly enjoying the little back visors at the back of it. It's nothing too ridiculous like my MT10, but nice and subtle, but sound really good. I don't know how well the camera's going to be picking it up. I think as well it's the looks of sports bike that is kind of also making me ask this question. Sounds so good. Sounds a bit like an S1000. It's a similar tone, I think. But yeah, as I was saying, the thing that is also attracting me to the idea of this is there's a certain feeling I've been getting with the 636 where I'm literally so excited any time to ride it. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited to ride the MT10, but it's not to quite the same level. And I think that is obviously the rawness and the enjoyment you get out of just riding that bike slowly, whereas the new stuff's so good it makes you want to go flat out everywhere. I think it's also the looks of a sport bike is obviously so much better than a naked bike, and I think that kind of adds to just a feeling of specialness about the bike, which I don't feel like the MT10 really gives me. And I feel like for a bike of that much money it should, especially when a bike that's, you know, a quarter of the price gives me the special feeling and it doesn't. It's a bit concerning really, and I love that MT10. I think the biggest thing that makes me love it is the noise of it, but something like this, I don't know, it's just, it feels more special. Yeah, it sounds really good. We'll have a quick little pullover before we get to some nicer country roads and show you a little better look at the bike and a little bit of the noise if I can get away with it. It's always fun trying to find the kickstand on a different bike. But yeah, I think the looks of this bike are absolutely amazing. I love the classic Yamaha kind of white and red. And it's such an awesome looking bike. You've got this amazing looking carbon fibre heat shield on the exhaust, which looks so good, and then you've got these dual pipes at the back here, which look absolutely incredible. It looks so cool, so cool. Yeah, it's a really nice looking bike, really good condition as well. Yeah, it looks really cool. I'll give it some little revs. It sounds absolutely amazing. That thing is definitely going to be spitting some flames at night time. So yeah, as for the looks of this bike, it's a definite hit, and that underside exhaust really does do it for me, and it sounds really nice. It's not too overly loud. I feel like it's kind of the perfect tone really. But we will jump back on. It's got some nice adjustable levers on it, this one as well. even got a nice gear indicator there, which obviously is aftermarket, which is a nice little help. Oh, it's so much fun to ride this thing. Yeah, the handling feels beautiful. Oh, what a beautiful day it is as well. It feels so much, it feels so comfortable, weirdly. I think I'm just really getting used to sports bikes, but this feels incredibly comfortable to ride. God, I love this. It does still feel incredibly raw. I take it back, and I'm barely even going full throttle, and it is really, really quick, and it sounds so good. Oh, I don't know what to do. I really kind of do want this. Aha, my favourite echo spot. Oh, I hope the camera's picking up those pops. R900 blue. Low key, that might have been my old one because it had the same exhaust. I have to watch the footage back for that. What on earth? There is a zebra. Not a zebra. Oh my god. Can't believe I just called that a zebra. Jesus Christ. It still feels awesome. Oh, I'm loving those backfires out the back as well. So much fun. I mean, I am going a bit quicker, I suppose, on it, but the thing I love about these kind of bikes is because they're so raw and engaging to ride, you can kind of just ride around town and kind of chill a bit more and enjoy it, whereas I feel like on one of my newer bikes on this road I'd be absolutely flat out the whole way, and I kind of would, because they're so good and almost too good, I would kind of have to be doing that just to kind of enjoy the bike properly, which is not really ideal for what you want on the road. But oh, I really, really like this. That's the question I'm putting to you guys. You know, you can kind of tell my opinion from this video, but I kind of do want to see you guys' thoughts on it, as I know a lot of you here are for the MT10 on the channel, and obviously you guys want to see content on the bikes that you enjoy, so I don't want to go ahead and do something that you guys aren't going to be happy about. So please do let me know your honest thoughts. Bear in mind, it's going to financially save me a lot of money, and it might mean it opens up some money to other things that I can do on the channel, like track days, stuff like that. You know, it might allow me to do, you know, bigger, fancier things, like stuff like that. And yeah, something like this, what do you think? Let me know. Honestly, I've had about 10-15 minutes off camera since the clip, riding the bike. Obviously it takes a little bit of time to kind of gel with a bike, so sometimes these first ride reviews are just a bit difficult, because, you know, even the 2-hour long journey home I had on the ZX6, I thoroughly enjoyed it, but it's kind of been as the days goes on where I've gelled with it more that I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I might not seem too excited in this video, but honestly I'm starting to get a small glimmer from the extra little ride I've had of me gelling with this bike. I absolutely love it. I really love sports bikes, and specifically these kind of older ones. They're just so raw, and I love it. What I'm realising as well is the main reason I'm feeling so much heat is because obviously it's got the underside exhaust, so quite nice for commuting in the winter. But yeah, honestly, I've absolutely loved riding this thing. So raw, sounds awesome, and when you get off the thing it really makes you look back at it, because it looks so amazing, especially with that carbon fibre heat shield on the exhaust. But yeah, unfortunately it's time to get back to Rotate Motorsports. Make sure to check them out. They also do sell cars now, so they've got absolutely everything you could want. Some amazing stock as always. But yeah, I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll get a little quotation on a part exchange, but as for now I've got to properly sit on this, get this video edited, get this online so I can see what you guys think, and yeah, just give it some deep thought. I mean, oh my god, look at that, just look at that. How does that look so good? See, the MT10, I just don't look at it the same way I look at that bike. That looks absolutely awesome. I will quickly just park this up next to the 636 so we can get a little rough idea in the head what the garage would look like. Right, so here we go, switch to the phone as it picks them up a bit better. What do we think? I think they look absolutely amazing together. Bit biased, but my 636 in the green pops so nicely in the sun. But yeah, I really like these two together. I can give you a bit of a better look whilst we're here on this. It is in really good condition, especially considering the price. I mean, the wheels look near immaculate. I can't see any stone chips at all. This carbon fibre heat shield here on the exhaust looks absolutely amazing as well. Really good condition. The only slight signs is, you know, a few little stone chips and stuff there. There's a little crack on the little glass cover on the display, but for the price this bike is, to only have that little noticeable damage on it is absolutely amazing. This looks so good. I love these exhausts. Really just aggressive look to this bike. Yeah, I'm a really big fan of this. But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Sorry it wasn't as professional, I guess, as my normal first ride reviews. Obviously I normally do the whole kind of cinematics and stuff, but I just wanted to kind of raw on today to kind of talk to you a bit about what I'm thinking of doing, to see what you guys think. But as always, guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to catch you next time.